Last year it was Jannik Sinner that dethroned Djokovic in the semifinals on the way to the title. On the tennis court, absolutely amazing season. But in a legal court, it's been a whole different situation, facing an appeal on doping charges that begins on April 16th. Let's go inside the press room as the defending champ was asked about it.
I don't think anymore about this, but in my mind I know exactly what happened, and that's how I block it. No, I haven't done anything wrong. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still playing. I don't want to respond on what Nick said or what other player says. I think the most important part is to have my people around me who I can trust. People, they exactly know what happened, and that's it.
ATP Chairman Andrea Gaudenzi issued this statement. I am 100% sure that there has been no preferential treatment. The process has been run by the book and according to the rules. John, what more can you tell us about this whole situation?
Well, we have a date for this much-awaited appeal, and it's in mid-April, April 8th, 16th. Remember, this is WADA appealing the decision from Tennis Integrity. I'm a little confused why it took so long, because WADA, one thing, let's be clear about this, they don't disagree with any of the factual findings. They don't even disagree with whether there was negligence on Sinner's part or not. What they say is, listen, this is strict liability, right? You get popped, you pay a penalty. That didn't happen here. That is what they take issue with. So why they would wait months and months and months for this appeal? One thing I did notice is that Sinner seemed a little, I don't know what's the word, maybe jaded, passive. I mean, he had a very similar conference right before the U.S. Open and was very sharp and very authoritative, and I didn't do anything wrong. I watched a clip of that press conference yesterday, and it did seem as though he was a little bit jarred by all this.
So that begs the question then, from our perspective, because we didn't know a whole lot at that point, what do we know now? Does he know something? Is his emotions showing us a little something, why he's a little bit down? Looking from the outside, I think we can only think about from Sinner's perspective. It's that, simple old control what you can control. If he's going to get suspended, he's going to get suspended. All he can look at is this Australian Open right here. Try to compartmentalize as best as you can. It's not a great look for the game at all. Best player in the world. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, it has nothing to do with his character. It's just the rules that are in place, and then whether those rules need to be adjusted or not.
Yeah, I mean, the timing of the hearing is interesting as well. If it was held right after the Australian Open, and let's say he did have a 3-month period, he's not going to miss a major. Having it now in mid-April, and if something were to come down in some form of suspension, you're looking at potentially missing Roland Garros and Wimbledon. I don't know, maybe the U.S. Open as well. We'll have to see if he does get a suspension, how long it is. I wouldn't be thrilled if I was on Sinner's team, his legal team, or his coaching team with the date of this as well.
Martina, you've been very public about your feelings. What are your thoughts on WADA and Sinner?
I'll be very diplomatic here and say that it all stinks. The whole system needs to be blown up and start over again. There is so much scrutiny over WADA right now, what they did with the Chinese swimmers, and then both Sinner and Swiatek, the number ones, for sure they were not doping. I mean, we're trying to catch cheaters, not people that had their massage cream on their body or took a sleeping pill they've been taking for 5 years, and now it's tainted. I mean, you're guilty until proven innocent in this. And for Sinner, he thought he was done with it, and now WADA's appealing. Why? I mean, I just don't get it. There has to be a lot of light shone onto this situation, because we just need to get a better system than what we have.
That appeal trial set for April 16th in Switzerland, and hopefully we have some more information after that.